Hello YouTube, it is Niina here, you're watching Fairychamber channel, continuing my series on Finnish mythology, and this one is about frogs, and I'm going to play you a Finnish spell, chant, called the Bird of the Frog, from Finnish folklore, and I will use my content to do that, and yeah, let's get started. Latukka lutukan poika. Sammakoksikin sanottu, herää silmäksi hoettu, limaiseksi mainittu, lähteen hette heissä siiny, veen vahosta enenny, inehmoisen ilmi saana, surmasen ainut surja, veden varassa vaelsi, veen vahosta enenny. Latukka litikän poika, sammakoksikin sanottu, herää silmäksi hoettu, limaseksi mainieltu, lähteen heitte heistä siinny, veen vahosta ehenny, inehmoisen ilmi saana, surmasen ainoa surja, veden varassa vaelsi, vailla omaa ymmärrystä. Aallot sen rantaan ajoivat, ruoot rannalle vetäisi, latukka lutukan poika, onervoinen suon saava, veden aallosta ajettu, savi maasta vaaliteltu, kaksi jalan kannattama, öiden alla kasvatettu, hyttysellä koeteltu, kaattuna hiitteköön pantu. I couldn't find this poem in English, so I translated it myself. So here's the spell poem chant in English, translated by me. Latukka, son of Lutukka, also known as a frog. Bug-eyed, they said he was. Slimy creature, they said he was. Conceived in the spring waters. Born from the foam. Born from a woman, dead its only friend, swam day and night, without understanding, waves brought to the shore, sat by the reeds, and gave it a new home. Latukka, son of Lutukka, onervoinen swamp child, driven away from the holy waters, raised by the loam and the earth, carried by two-legged wife, hidden behind the belts, thrown away for bad behavior. In Finnish mythology, there are three animals that were most common for spreading diseases. Those animals were the snake, a lizard, and the frog. And the story of lizard and the frog, it is quite sad. It was believed that lizards, emu, and emu is believed to be the mother of certain animals, animal species, and in the oldest forms of Finnish spirituality, emu was usually seen as an animal, but later on, with these kind of when these ideas of human deities came to Finland, or ancient Finland, many of the emus, they got female forms, or human female forms. So in Finnish mythology, Käärämöinen is lizards, emu, and there isn't mention about the emu of the frog, but I'm pretty sure that is Käärämöinen as well, because the way these animals were born, the myth is very similar. So Käärämöinen was an earth spirit that got pregnant from the sea foam, and these stories of lizard and the frog, it was believed that they were also related to humans, because Käärämöinen was an earth spirit, and when the snake was born in the underworld, And in Finnish mythology there are 3 levels in the world. There is the upper world, there's the middle world where humans live, then there's the underworld, and lizard and the frog, they are the creatures of this middle world, that is the human world, and it was believed they were related to humans. It was used as a metaphor for a woman having a child or getting pregnant, for child not wanted, or having a child to be miscarried, or how do you say it, having a miscarriage. So frog and lizard were representations of this kind of metaphor for this kind of myth of a mother abandoning a child. So humans, they were afraid that frog, because frog jumps, frog would like to return to humans. So when people went to drink waters from the spring, they were always afraid that they would accidentally drink a frog. And because there was this belief that a frog, because being the child of Gardaman that had been pushed away from its mother, would want to return back to humans. Was it a man or female? I don't know. Both wanted to return back to humans and jump inside the human. And that's why people, especially women, were afraid of frogs and afraid of lizards. They were afraid that they would jump back inside them, and they were these animals. Especially the frog was blamed if a human got a stomachache, or if human got the clap or other like sex disease, and all that. And also it was believed that frogs spread diseases, and people were especially afraid that if frog would get inside them and bite them, they might even die for it. Or if they meet a frog, the frog would bite them. But of course nowadays we know that frogs don't bite, and in Finland the frogs are not poisonous. And also frog was quite respected animal in a certain level, because there are also myths where frog was believed to be a water spirit taking an animal form, and people who did water magic, they respected the frog. And then there is also one spell that is well, something I won't recommend doing. If a human wanted to see a water spirit in its human form, they would go to the fountain or spring in the night of the midnight summer, that kind of spring where there is a whirlpool. They would catch a frog, and they would took a little piece of wood and light that on fire and put that into the frog's mouth and throw that into the whirlpool, and then this frog would take its human form of a water spirit. I wouldn't recommend doing that, because that would be really cruel for the frogs. But that is one Finnish spell to talk to mer people or to the water spirits. So this was the sad bit creepy myth about the frog. I'll see you next time with another mythological story.